with the season started up, these teams, Clark, certainly looking to hit the ground running this year.
Kevin, first impressions are important. A strong performance now in the early going can really alleviate some of the stress and bumps down the line and help your team build some positive momentum.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
And this has to fire Green up. Whenever he dunks it like that, it gets the whole team energized.
So it's the Rockets now. The Warriors making the shot. Şengün with the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Curry. His last outing, he had 24 points. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Just such a smart player. Thompson with a great read, taking advantage of the lane there.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Klay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter. I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
And the shot goes in.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
On the wing, Thompson, guarded by Green. Here's Wiggins going inside. Here's Wiseman. And he makes good on the layup.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4-5.
Now here's Green. His last outing, 16 points for him. Green draws the double. And James Wiseman picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. And the pass to Şengün. Chalk up 2 there. Şengün's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Curry. Lays it up off the glass.
And how about when Curry gets fancy with it? His confidence is what allows him to pull off these moves.
And you love seeing that great mobile 1 drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Quarter, no luck. Warriors leading by 3. Green with the ball. Now Smith defending. Here's Wiggins. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Here's Gordon. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Green with a screen on Green. Curry can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Green finds Porter. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 3-point lead. Greg, we know that Klay Thompson had 941 days between NBA games because of those injuries. But he was using that experience away for good.
And Klay announcing with that his family foundation would have a 941-day initiative. Programs to help workers who have suffered career setbacks. Thompson helping others with their comeback.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game. A new lineup here for Houston. Then for the Warriors, Looney's checked in for Wiseman. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Green. Here's Martin. Right now he's averaging 11 points a game. Back to Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Curry. Second chance shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Klay Thompson. How's the last month of basketball been for him? Averaging 15 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Now here's Curry. With his average of more than 32 points a game, he's giving opponents nightmares with his firepower. Back to Kuminga. Lets it go from deep. That shot, no good. The Rockets go the other way with it. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
And Kuminga throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Washington. The Warriors making the shot. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Washington against Curry. Pass to Looney. That shot, no good. And Houston the other way now. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
And, you know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Offensive rebound. Garuba. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. With 2 seconds left. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors lead by 2. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Then it's Porter, and it's Martin in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
He can get it to the rack, too. Porter Jr. unafraid to slice his way to the cup. During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The 4th most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the finals.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Christopher. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Şengün. Wiseman with the rebound. For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Gordon's checked in for Martin, and it's Green in for Josh Christopher.
Spectacular move. Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. To the paint and stolen by Gordon. Curry with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Porter. Snatched up. Rockets trail by 8. Smith the pass to Porter. Down low. Smith with a screen on Thompson. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. And they get it back. And the wide open shot from Green connects from three-point range. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Quick release for the rookie. Green making it look easy.
And here is Curry. He has 5. And finished off by Wiseman.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
And it goes down 2 points. Porter's got 4 points in the quarter.
For Porter Jr., I think it's about shot selection. Taking smart shots, including when he's in close.
Timeout called the Warriors. Washington's checked in for Kevin Porter. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Houston making a switch here. Garuba's checked in. Green passes to Garuba. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Good vision that time from Green and anticipation. Kind of knew where his teammate was going to be.
Kuminga sets a screen for Poole. Up and in on the layup. Poole's got 5 points so far.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor.
Substitution on the court.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the sheer size of Wiseman is hard to deal with inside, forcing the defense to compromise with the foul.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Matthews is checked in. And the second free throw, good. GA, the Houston Rockets coming off back-to-back losing seasons. And that has been tough for that franchise and for the city.
And Kevin, no doubt it affects the team's morale. It's hard to find the positives and see the road ahead, but listen, you got to stay strong and focus on just getting better every day.
And the basket is good. Garuba's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we know Eric Gordon is a great shooter now, but he is also willing to make the extra pass.
Here's Thompson. Washington against Curry. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Back to Thompson. The 3. Rockets with the rebound. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. 1:19 left now here in the second. 6 to shoot. Up top, Washington, guarded by Curry. Washington, that's good.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Here's Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 12 points for Klay Thompson.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now Now Gordon. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And really, the three-point shot is Gordon's specialty. When he squares himself up, there's a real high chance he's dropping it in.
And Thompson kicks to Wiseman. Wiggins outside. Back to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Wiggins against Gordon. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gordon's got his second basket of the night.
Even when Gordon is under pressure, he finds a way to score the ball.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great.
Hello and welcome. Before we and I'm sure folks at home are. And now we look back at the first half. And that is it for half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The guard spots filled by Poole and Thompson. We'll see Wiggins and Green play in the forward spots. And it's Wiseman in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Porter kicks to Gordon. Oh, good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Here's Wiggins, and the layup falls. Wiggins has got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
Well, that was quality defense, but Wiggins showing off tremendous athleticism, able to overcome that defense.
And finished off by Porter.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Green dishes to Wiggins. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Wiggins has got 10 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Outside, Green knocks down the 3 ball. He's got 8.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Thompson surveying the floor. They kick it out to Green. Passes to Wiggins. Back to Green. No good that time. The Rockets go the other way with it. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
Martin, he's checked in for Gordon. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Green. There's the drive.
You know, when Green goes inside like that with that type of force and tenacity, really gives the defense no option but to foul him.
For Houston, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. He misses the free throw.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Houston. Then for the Warriors, Looney comes in for Wiseman. And it's Jonathan Kuminga in for Draymond Green.
Well, Jalen Green is a product of G League Ignite and clearly showing other folks there's a new path for potential lottery picks to take.
And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
Yeah, I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Now a timeout called by Houston. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green comes in for Wiggins. And it's Thompson in for Jordan Poole. Martin's in the post. Defended by Kuminga. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Curry. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Curry's got 7 points.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Porter against Curry. Porter passes to Smith. Good on the shot.
You know, the screen wasn't that great, but still he got it done. Excellent concentration on the hard finish.
Porter against Curry. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Jabari Smith picks one up.
And even if you're not a fan of Curry or a fan of his team, you can't help but marvel at some of the shots this guy sinks on a nightly basis.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Garuba's checked in, and it's Matthews in for Kevin Porter. Pass to Christopher. Here's Garuba. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 8.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Green, the pass to Curry. Now Looney. Outside for Curry. Shot clock at 6. Kuminga with a wide open look. And the Warriors get it back. Looney passes to Curry. Green with a screen for Curry. Dishes it to Green. It's good. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
There's a minute left in the third quarter. Matthews into the lane. Here's Garuba. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And their outside game is simply evaporated here in the second half. Not a lot of great looks from deep.
Curry with him. He's got 8. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That 3 off the mark. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And it's off the back rim. No good.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Curry kicks to Kuminga. A second chance effort. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
The tray. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in the drive. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Keep everything sharp. Keep the cuts hard.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. It's trailed by 8. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. And it's Gordon in at small forward. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Now here's Curry. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. And the Warriors lead by 9. Here's Green. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach. And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it's blocked by Gordon. The pass to Green. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the board.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. He gets that one.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Three-pointer. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
And here's Poole for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Porter, no luck. Warriors leading by 7. And that one is hammered home.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
And it's Green missing. Warriors have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's Poole, and there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Look from Green. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Poole against Green. Poole the pass to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
And here's Poole for 3. Doesn't go that time. And Houston the other way now. Gordon the pass to Smith, and it's slammed in by Smith.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
Thank you, David. Here's Green. Warriors with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 5th rebound in this one. And Curry, here we go. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
Steph's got such rush hour handles, boy. Curry sometimes impossible to contain with his ball handling and array of moves.
Here's Green. Warriors with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Rockets. 9-point game.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Curry driving inside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Curry's got 9 points in the quarter.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
Smith with a screen on Thompson. Here's Green. Great D that time from Green. Golden State's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And it's Wiggins missing. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're down by 9. 51 seconds left in the game. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here is Curry. From deep. Şengün with the rebound. And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 9 points. There's Green with the 3. That one doesn't go. So Golden State will take it the other way. Thompson passes to Wiseman. It's taken away by Smith.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Quarter outside. Out to Smith. From the arc. Sinks the triple.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Washington. First personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Stephen.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Houston. They're trailing by 8. 5 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
From deep, Washington. No good. So we see the Warriors get the win here. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Draymond, one of the cliches of basketball is that the ball finds energy. When teammates are making shots, does that give you more energy?
Yeah, it does. You know, when we're in the flow, the ball's just moving around. It allows me to play make, and then I just try to find an open gap and take the shots where they are.
Man, it was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Stephen Curry.